Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hi, morning.
Thank you for coming in our meeting today. So we're gonna start at 11:54. Thank you, my
Okay.
scribe. Okay, and we apologize. Nika is not yet here, so I might do the land acknowledgement. Allow me to do the land acknowledgement.
Okay.
And then, okay. RRC Polytech campuses are located on the lands of Anishinaabe, Iniwak, Anishinaabe, Dakota, and Dene, and the national homeland of the Red River Navy. We recognize and honor Treaty 3 territories Shoal Lake 41st Nations, the source of Winnipeg's clean drinking water. In addition, we acknowledge treaty territories which provide us with access to electricity we use in both our personal and professional lives. And so now we're gonna jump to checking the attendance. Can you please
Okay.
proceed? Thank you.
So, Guadalupe,
Present.
Kuwinder,
Here.
Leona,
I'm right here.
I'm Yvette, so I'm here, and I think Veronica is not here, but she's missing. But I think we can start. We
Yeah,
are
maybe we
more
can
than
carry
the
on.
half.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you. And maybe I will call on for a quick approval of the last meeting agreement.
Okay.
Help me to do
So, yeah,
Thank you.
our last meeting was about create the survey. We have also to send it to the employees to answer, and we did that, and we have our results. So that is the results. That is the main point that we are going to discuss right now. So I don't know if everybody is agreed with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Okay.
this is approved. Thank you very much.
Hi.
I'm so sorry, Emily.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay. It's
My
okay.
bad.
Please join
Welcome.
the meeting. Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, so thank you for that, Yvette, for letting us know for a quick recap of the last meeting that we had. And now we're gonna carry on to the purpose of our meeting. This is to support our visual summary and the project presentation. And okay, Nika right here will help us to show the the response the response of our survey and also the quick summary which we can give acknowledgement to Lupita for doing this. And now we're gonna carry on to the questions. So we have three questions. If you have the access to the agenda that we have, we said that we wrote down there the three questions that we're gonna tackle to our meeting today. So going to the first question, it's about what will you need to consider about accessibility for our visual summary. So what I'm thinking here is like the people, who, and then what will be the material, when are we going to do the meeting to present this to the bosses, and then maybe where. So the floor is open, the table is open for any suggestions or
So, according to me, so we need to be like you are mentioning who, like we are the another team members, like our employees, like Sangeeta, Veronica,
bosses.
Lara, and the and
The
Amandeep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna
So
present it to them, the bosses.
To the managers
yeah,
of the company.
managers.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking, for example, two of the managers using glasses. Probably they don't have a good vision.
Yeah.
So I think that we
That's
have
a
to
good-
put the letters, well, probably capital or maybe using them bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and with a good contrast because it's possible that they couldn't see if we put little letters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's-
That's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
that's a good idea.
consider.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then like when are we going to
Next
maybe-
week, I think
Next
we
week,
have one
yeah.
week
Mm,
to do
we-
all of this. It will be
Or,
good.
okay, that will be on April 17th,
Okay.
Yeah.
2025. And maybe it's the same time, no? Like around 10 a.m. ish. Maybe 10 a.m. We stick to 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
And in the same room.
Which
But
will
I
be
think
this
we,
room.
we would give us a
Same
period of
conference room.
between 10 to 1. because
Ah,
probably
yeah.
we will cover many things. So
Mhm.
just in order that all of the people could separate these 3 hours
Mhm.
for our
They
meeting.
can
Okay,
provide
so-
these 3 hours to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think so far that will be for our first question. Anything in mind before we go on to second question? I think for me, okay, so maybe what format? Did we discuss that? Maybe via, of course, via our PowerPoint.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, on the question number 2, you wanna read full?
Okay, thank you. So if you already received, so we already received our responses from our employees. So now we need to be decide how we need to be present the data. Like we need to be decide like that we what kind of graphs, what kind of charts we can use for present this data. So consider how we'll present the open-ended question. So we need to be think about it. Mhm. So what's your opinion about it?
So maybe we jump on the first question.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Our first question, we asked them to choose, is it reception area, kitchen area, or department office area?
Mm-hmm.
So for this one, what do you think is the ideal, for me, I will say pie chart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I'm agree with that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the data is we are gathering like in the percentages. So pie chart is a
Is the ideal one.
ideal one. Yeah, it's true. Mm-hmm.
So question number 1 is going to be everybody's agree about
The pie chart.
Pie
pie
chart.
chart.
Yeah.
Okay, and then going to the second question, which is
It's linked with the first question.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, but then since majority of them answered is the
Kitchen and office area.
office area. Yeah, it's the office area. Mm-hmm.
Actually, if you could open the Excel that I share,
Mm-hmm.
I put the two options, the pie chart and the bar chart.
Bar
Because,
chart.
for example, for the office and also for the reception, we have the same
Same
quantity
results.
of employees who answer that they prefer
Mm-hmm.
improvements in the office area, 3 people, improving megabytes, and 3 people mentioned the division panel for the desk. And in the case of the reception, one people say comfortable seat areas and one said painting.
Comfortable
Ah,
seats
if
in
you
the
could
greenery.
go
Yeah.
there.
And then
Oh,
also
no, this
for
one.
like and also for the kitchen,
Uh-huh.
there's one there's a tie actually, I think a tie number for air fryer and the
yeah.
coffee press machine.
Yeah, uh-huh. Uh, two
Yeah.
people actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I put 3 different graphics in order that we could decide which is more suitable for us.
Mm-hmm.
To support our second, oh, I mean to show our second questions, no?
Mm-hmm.
I like, for example, these horizontal bars. But I
See,
don't know what
the
do
one
you
in the
think.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
what
me
I
too.
prefer.
I think it's clear. I think it's clear and shows.
than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course the pie chart is no. It's not.
No.
These
Mm,
two.
yeah.
The horizontal and the vertical.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
Maybe we
maybe
can use this.
Yeah. So
we
we'll
can
stick
refer
with
to
it.
that for the
Mm.
second question.
So it's going to be horizontal.
How do you call? I'm bad with the naming of the graphic. So
Actually, they are also bar charts. But
Yeah,
we show
bar
them as
chart.
well.
horizontal bar chart, no? Maybe we can call them the horizontal.
And the other one is
Okay.
vertical.
So we will go with this
Mhm.
for the
Second,
second, third,
second.
and fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Second, third, and fourth.
Okay.
Okay, and now jumping to the fifth, which we're not specifying the old question. This is like a yes or no question, no?
Mhm.
Also, maybe for this one, okay, I'm blank.
If it is yes or
Mm-hmm.
no.
Just,
Actually,
So maybe just say
I
directly.
propose the pie chart for this one.
Yeah.
Actually, better.
Yeah.
We just have 2 options.
just to see the
Yep.
two answers,
Yes.
no?
Yeah,
To
I
wait in the
think-
two
yeah.
options.
So
Major-
question 5 is pie.
Mhm.
Okay. Question number 6.
Mhm. So
Well, if they
yeah,
answer
so it's
no,
no.
We
Then-
just need to put in.
We'll just look at your one, the one I have is loading. If your answer is no, why not? This is reasonable. I like.
It is an open-ended.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I didn't make up
Because this
any
one's like-
graphic for this because we have to analyze the answer.
Mhm.
When I
Ah,
would
okay.
even show it in graphics.
Mm.
It's
So
more
what
like
do you
an
think?
analysis.
Like how can we show that to our
First, how many
presentation?
How many did answer the open?
This
That's
is
fine,
not-
that's fine.
no.
So for this question, maybe we need some content. Without content, we are not explaining why they are choosing no.
4 people are answering no.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I will read the comments in order that you could know why.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they mentioned, one mentioned, when working from home, I'm very productive and collaborate well with the team.
Mhm.
Going to the office every day means higher commute costs
Oh.
and more time spent traveling.
Uh-huh.
There are no benefits.
Mm.
The other one is I have to take care. I have children to take care.
Mm. Okay.
The other, I think a flexible schedule and hybrid model will provide more relaxation from my daily schedule, beneficial for the dedication and good results.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need to spend a long time commuting.
So mostly people prefer commuting. They are not
Their
like
concern,
commute.
their
Yeah.
concern is more on the commute.
Commute. Yeah.
Sorry, Amiga, I only have 4. I can only see 4.
I only
We
mentioned
are
four.
the same. Ah, okay. I just made like a quick tally, no? Two of the 4 reasons that you said, they focus more on the commute. The
Yeah.
other one is the
Well-
concern for the kids.
One is for the kids.
Just
Mhm.
one for
and
a
the
kid.
other one is just like a flexible schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So maybe for that, maybe we can just like a quick, like a paragraph
Yeah.
or like a bullet.
Yeah.
Stating that
Mhm.
these 4 reasons, or maybe
Mhm.
like 4, but if we tally it, maybe there's like 3.
Mentioned that one person said that they have children
Mhm.
well, we didn't offer any
Mhm.
option for that.
Mm-hmm.
2 mentioned commute.
Commute, and then the other one is
It's a
the
flexible.
flexible schedule. So for this, maybe we can just make a bullet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In one slide.
So
Okay.
question 6.
I think it's 5.
Question
I'm not
6.
sure.
6.
That's
Yeah.
question.
If your answer is no, that's question number 6. Okay, jumping to
Just
question
bullet.
number 7. Yeah, maybe just the bullet.
Okay.
Based on the changes of Barry can offer, based on the changes of Jonathan Harris can offer to employees to change working person, and we need to adapt to which of these changes. Okay, so there's again 2 options.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go with
Yeah.
for pie.
Pie. Yeah.
The hybrid. And then maybe similar, I think, to the other pie chart that we have, should we add the percentage?
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
so?
Mm.
We can just show it like a quick.
For it to be consistent.
Okay. So another, again, for the number 7 pie chart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm editing. I don't know if you could see when I'm editing.
No.
And actually, for me, I'm just basing on this,
No, we
so
will
I will
just
not
say
get
French.
confused. On
Okay.
Okay. So now to the while our Lupita is doing the favor to us, editing that, we can jump now to question number 8.
Mm-hmm.
Based on
Okay.
the changes that brands and things can offer related to hybrid, now we're gonna focus on the hybrid.
Yeah, in the schedule.
So there's again 2 options.
2 options
Yeah.
are the same.
But all of them
All
are
of
just saying
them
that.
like to
One
go.
Well,
answer.
actually, just 2 people mentioned that
For-
they prefer to full-time job for days. But
Okay.
not so much information.
So maybe for this one, do you prefer to still show the pie chart?
Yeah,
And
I
just
think
make a
so.
quick summary on the bottom, like, oh, only these people, the number of people answered, maybe.
Or you
Yeah,
can
I
just
think we
make
have to give clarification for that answer.
Like to support that.
Yep.
Why are we showing just one color in the pie chart?
Yes.
Mm.
So
Because just that is just
That'll work.
it's gonna be pie chart with clarification sentence.
Okay, that's number 8. And again, the question number 9 is connected to question number 7. If you can just have a quick recall, no? The number 8 is the hybrid. Now, the number 9 is the flexible schedule.
Mhm.
And
Number 10 is for everyone.
mhm.
Well, for every people who say
There are
that
four.
yes, they want to
Mhm.
return.
Mhm.
Okay.
So on the number 9,
I think we have also only two answers, two options.
Maybe we can use
Pi again.
pi.
5, maybe no.
No,
I
because
think that
this
one
is
is fine.
yeah, it's fine because it's a number.
There's 2 says it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the bar chart is fine. Yeah.
Because
okay.
it's a balance. Like some are because it's look like a balance in our presentation.
Now, how
because
about
we're
if
using
we
the-
use this also on the question number 8,
Mhm.
and then maybe we can just show, okay, so I mean, like to be uniform, since they're all connected to question number 7, no? 8 and 9 is supporting question number 7. So why don't we just, if this is more like visually good, the
Mhm.
horizontal bar graph, maybe we can also do that on the, no?
Are the same as horizontal.
Mhm.
Horizontal?
And then at least
Okay.
they can also see, okay, the other one is 0 and because we
So
only,
maybe
Mm.
they don't feel like
Mhm.
they're
Like,
using different
maybe it's just on my point of view. Huh? Like, okay, there's pie chart and then there's horizontal. So for
Yeah,
you.
make it uniform.
Mhm.
Okay,
So we
so
just stick to horizontal.
okay, so no, okay, just coming back to the question
Number
8
mhm.
is gonna be
Horizontal as well.
Horizontal.
bar graph.
Bar graph. Mhm.
Okay. We're almost close. We're almost
and
close.
question 9
Number
is gonna
10.
be
Question
horizontal as
number
well.
9.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, now to the number 10.
Mhm.
This one we're asking for the period, no, for the period that they can
Yeah.
cater to come back. Ha ha ha.
so that we can use the bar chart.
Yeah.
The
Okay, I just want to mention that we have just 3 more minutes.
Oh.
Or
I'm
if they
sorry.
just spend
Okay.
20 minutes, or if you want to extend for
Extend.
10 more minutes, it's
Mhm.
also okay, but just let us know.
Okay. Oh, thank you. For
Thank you.
informing us. 3
Yeah.
minutes more.
For 20
Not
minutes.
for the 10
Mhm,
minutes. Maybe
okay.
we, like an additional 10 minutes won't
Yeah.
hurt, okay?
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go
Anyway,
with
we are now to the last question. Any concern for this graph? Actually, there's a time, no? Am I
at
reading?
Yeah.
least 1 and 3.
Mhm.
that. Yeah, I have a concern about that because it is the chart shows 3.5
Mhm.
and our answers is until 3 months.
Mhm.
So I think I don't know if we can avoid
No, yeah,
that.
I'm already
Okay.
changed. I show 0, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
I avoid
then,
the
yeah.
decimals.
The 3.5.
The
Yeah,
3.5.
actually,
Yeah.
they put the decimal because it's just
Interval.
no,
Okay.
for the
Ah,
whole
it's
they made it.
Mm.
Yeah, and because I'm not sure if we will use these or we will change.
Okay.
But I'm already changed. Also, probably you didn't notice, but in the previous worksheet, Excel sheet,
Mhm.
also for the spaces, I'm changed the ranges because
Okay.
it shows 3.5, and I know that we are talking about
Like we
employees.
don't want to have a 0.5 something.
Yeah.
So in question number 10, the results is you're just gonna adjust
vertical. Uh-huh.
adjust the chart.
Just to remove
And-
the 0.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then I
And
think
it's gonna be columns,
or vertical.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think we almost covered the part 1, the presenting the data. So we
Mhm.
will use this to support or to prepare for our visual summary.
Some.
Yes.
Mhm.
But we will talk about actually on the later part of our meeting. We have to set when are we going to do this because we have to present this as soon as we can to our bosses, to the bosses.
Mhm.
Okay, so now just to, I think maybe we almost reached the time, and then as we agreed like a few minutes ago, we will extend maybe another 10 minutes, no? Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because then that we have to talk about
The feedback question. The
presentation. No?
part 2, okay, maybe we can just like a quick jump on the gathering feedback for the part. This is the part 2 of our meeting. The gathering the feedback. And do you mind sharing Sisi yung Nika, the workbook? Because in the workbook, there's a template for that.
Mhm.
The workbook.
I send it to
The
you.
work.
I think it's still here. Oh, you mentioned, Lupita, the visual summary.
Yeah, but because we have to present also on Sunday.
Oh, but I mean, maybe on the end part of our meeting today, we can just come up with a schedule. And then on that meeting, or maybe on us, whenever we are free, and then we can cover on that day the visual summary. Do you mind? Are you okay with that?
Okay.
At least we can just have a one day where we can all meet, because I understand some of us have some things to do, or maybe you plan your week ahead. So thank you. Okay, now
There.
scroll down a bit down. Okay, right here, the survey questions.
Mhm.
So this one is to support now what do we call the other one? Our project presentation. For our project presentation, we will make up questions for
For
our
presentation,
Mhm.
like
For the
for each of the section,
so
like
we
it's
have three
around
categories
three
here.
category,
The
yeah.
presentation skills, the
Skills,
planning and communication, and quality
communication,
of
and the
visual.
quality of visual. So we need three questions for
Mhm.
this. Mhm.
Okay, so this one is not that complicated actually. No? Like maybe what do you think we can come up with a question for the presentation skills? Like how well did we present?
Yeah, how clear.
How
How
clear?
clear.
How
Uh-huh.
clear
Yeah, it has to be
We
clear.
present, yeah.
Maybe that would
That's
be
the
Like-
first question.
how clear
And
our
understandable, maybe.
how clear and understandable
We make the presentation,
Mhm.
and maybe they could
Our
put
presentation
like a
is.
scale.
Mhm. Our present how clear and understandable our presentation
Mhm.
is or
Is
was. Anyway.
Was-
But maybe
was.
somewhere there.
Well,
Mhm.
mhm.
And then you said like you wanted to do like a
I like the Likert scale
Mhm, Likert
because it gives
scale.
you yeah, because if it's an open-ended question,
mhm.
they would
Maybe
give
they
you
say,
Yeah.
so good, so.
Yeah.
So maybe yeah, we can do with the likers here.
Scale.
So yeah, Lupita, do you mind repeating how much time do we have left?
yeah, sure, we have 8 minutes
8
more
minutes
because you
more.
have to
Okay.
stand for 10.
Okay, the additional 10 minutes. Okay. Now for the second part, the planning and communication. I don't know. This one actually is interesting, but
Well, probably it's because of our presentation
So
follow the right sequence,
Mhm,
and that we
sequence.
communicate all the information that the managers want to hear.
yeah.
Because
Okay.
maybe if we miss some information, I think this is part of communication.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They will
that-
have
Maybe
more
organize.
questions.
Mhm.
Yeah, all for that.
So what question do we have in mind now?
what are we going to say? Because this has been a process, since the
Okay.
beginning to this point, we have been in a process,
Mhm.
and we have
The
Now,
suggestion.
3 surveys. The
Mhm.
first one, the second one that didn't work, and the last one that is the one we're using. So I think we can avoid a few a few information, and just go straight to the point.
Mm.
Okay.
Saying
So people
about
not confused.
yeah,
Mm.
because it doesn't make sense that we talk about everything.
Everything, yeah.
So maybe just to the main point, that is, how can we make a soft return to office?
No, actually, I
Or
think
what?
that these questions are for the managers
Yeah,
will
yeah.
evaluate our
Us, yeah.
performance
Uh-huh.
when we
Okay.
deliver the information.
Your point
Okay.
is good, but maybe this one is to maybe how do you call it? Maybe not really focusing on that. But your point
Okay.
is good. But maybe we can I cannot form a question in my head. Like,
Or the plan.
is it good? Like, do you understand?
No, 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 no.
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 Are we organized, Shade?
Or the
Or
like
maybe
some-
the presentation follow
Where we involve-
conscious, no.
Feedback.
No.
Clarification.
Sequence.
A
Were we
consequence
able-
sequence. Consequence sequence.
consequence sequence.
It's sequence, yeah, okay.
Sequence,
Our
yes.
presentation follow the
sequence.
an accurate sequence
Mhm.
showing the result of our findings.
Can we go like were we able to present in sequence? Sorry, maybe I confused the
It might
question.
What was the question?
Because
No.
I just want to express that, for example, if we present a lot of information and it's not
In order.
clear or in
In
order,
order.
it's, yeah, probably they will be confused
Uh-huh.
because they don't know what we ask.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they know,
But
but probably they forget because they are thinking in other
maybe
things.
we like jump into this and then we miss this part.
Mhm.
So how can we construct it?
I
So we
think
have
we
to,
have done
and
that,
also
yeah,
we have to be clear because probably we are the unique group who are just LinkedIn questions. So we have this question and open this possibility or this possibility, but the other groups doesn't have this.
So
So if we didn't deliver the presentation and they didn't understand that part, they will be losing. They will be loose.
they will not.
They didn't get the points.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Mhm. So how can we put this into question? Like our was our presentation in order or
Why?
in
Is present in,
sequence?
was
in sequence.
Maybe we can go ahead.
In an understandable sequence.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand
No,
the
you
sequence of
cannot
the
say that.
presentation?
I think we can just say, is everything clear?
But we
But
don't have
actually,
clear.
the
Was
first-
we communicated?
Was our presentation communicated
Well, or organized? Maybe?
Maybe
Was
organized.
understandable.
Oh, that's the first
But
question.
Amika, that's actually the first thing, the first
Mhm,
part,
yeah.
the presentation skill. So maybe, yeah, we can consider like
Clear?
Are we? Does,
maybe
Organized.
does the
first.
presentation
Is
was
understandable.
organized?
Was our presentation
Was well organized.
was well organized and in order?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because in this part they are both cover up planning and communication.
And in order. Maybe I will just write it down. Anyway, just to have
Yeah, it's
we can
just,
change this.
yeah, that is just to have the
Mhm,
main
just a-
point
mhm.
and then we can
How many
just,
minutes?
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay. We
Okay.
still have to talk about our schedule.
Quality.
So maybe yeah, we're almost there. We can revise this eventually, but
Mhm.
at least we get the point. Okay.
Yeah,
so the
to review
quality
the
of
tone.
visual.
we have to review the tone of that.
Yeah,
Is
wait,
that our
thank you for
data?
pointing that out. With the quality of visual,
Is that our data present with accurate graphs and with the graphs?
Does the graph show our results
Yeah,
in a clear form?
clear form. Yeah.
and it's in the video. Okay, that's our graph. That's our graph
Pres-
presented.
Shows.
Shows
Shows.
Shows
shows
the
the
results
result or
in a
shows
clear,
clearly
shows
the
clearly
result
the results of our
Our
research
of
Mhm.
our
findings.
our findings.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, tada, we have 3 questions. Anyway, that's only to cover our agenda for today.
Okay.
Mhm.
And since we
And,
extended the time 10 minutes,
the-
now
the
we
last
can.
part,
Which one? This one?
reactions.
Send question to instructor via team chat. Okay.
Again, as I've
This is
mentioned,
kind of the
no.
roles, I think.
Yeah, but again, as I've
Is a-
mentioned, this is connected to our visual summary. I
Mhm.
mean, this whole thing, this whole
Is for
purpose
the
of the meeting is to
presentation.
support the visual summary and the presentation.
Mhm.
So maybe since I don't know, do you mind extending a little bit, maybe 5 minutes more? Do you think so?
No,
Oh, maybe.
I don't have any problem. I just
No.
mentioned that.
Our
Probably we
maximum.
have to finish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, I think before we conclude, my only concern is the schedule of yours for the. Actually, I think maybe Cici, Mika, you're on the wrong document because this is for the workbook. For the agenda, do you mind sharing the agenda? For the agenda, we're almost close enough. I mean, we're supposed to have a clarification and brainstorming leading up to the concluding of our meeting. So now our schedule. Since the visual summary, since we have to present this as soon as possible, we say we have to prepare the visual summary on Sunday, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days from now.
Mhm.
When is your availability to gather again?
Monday.
We have to
Um,
present on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm. Before
Is Friday okay? Since I think we only have like half day of our work time.
Yeah, for me it's fine.
And
I have
that's
time on
tomorrow. That's
I have time.
tomorrow.
tomorrow
what
I
time?
have a
Another
I'm not-
appointment.
yeah.
What time is this?
It's from 1
2.
to
1 to what?
7.
But majority of us is available tomorrow. Tomorrow 1
Yeah.
p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, no.
No?
1 to 1:30. I'm not available.
Ah, yeah.
Ah,
So
1 to 1, that's
two.
fine.
At 2. You're
2
available at
onwards.
2.
What I'm thinking now is at least there's 4 of us.
I'm available from 2 to 4 tomorrow.
I'm available 2 onwards.
2 onward.
You?
Okay,
But for her case, it's 1 to 7. So
Yeah.
there's no way that she can join between 1 to
Mhm.
7.
Yeah.
What's in my head now, maybe we will gather for the visual summary.
You have time
Tomorrow
tomorrow?
at 2.
I have time tomorrow, but online. I won't come tomorrow. My children doesn't have class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, we will do the online. Are you able to join?
No.
But
How
the three of us, she could join
Mhm.
I
online.
can join online. I don't
Maybe
have any
that'll
kind of
work,
problem
no?
with that.
Even if it's just
Okay.
Okay, so we call it a date. I know, not call it like another
Is it
meeting.
possible that we can start like 12 to 1?
No, not
No,
for me.
Mhm.
not for you.
Well, anyway, as we mentioned, we started with 1
Mhm.
because we consider that 12 is not available. So yeah, we're gonna stick with 1 onwards.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you for your availability. Maybe for the further instructions for your case, maybe
Mhm.
we'll just talk about it over our Teams group.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
fine.
That's fine.
Whatever
Yeah.
we can maybe give a task for her so we can make this complete this still as a group.
Mhm.
Thank you for your presence. And
Mhm.
now we will adjourn the meeting at any concerns, any questions on the top of your head? None?
No.
No.
None?
No.
Me too. I don't have
Everything's
any more
clear.
questions. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you, ladies. And our meeting will adjourn at 12:25 p.m.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
2025. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.